Today, I'm going to show an AI a bunch of watches, ask it some questions, and see how many it gets right. Now, more importantly, I want to see how many it gets wrong. Now, there is a specific reason I'm doing this, so stick around to the end to find out why. Now, the questions I'm going to ask are simple. What is the make and model of this watch, and what is its lug width? I'm going to see if AI can identify these accurately. So let's get into it and see what happens. Could you tell me the make, model, and lug width of my watch?
That's a Tissot Couturier automatic. It looks like your specific model has a lug width of 20 millimeters.
Okay, off to an okay start. It is a Tissot. It does have a 20mm lug width, but the model is wrong. 2 out of 3 isn't too bad. What about this watch?
That looks like an Tag Wire Aquaracer. It should have a lug width of 20 millimeters as well.
Again, 2 out of 3. Tag Heuer, yes. Aquaracer, yes. 20mm lug, no. This one actually has a 21mm lug. The AI has just assumed all Aquaracers have the same lug width. How about this one?
That's a Patek Philippe Calatrava.
What?
The lug width usually varies with the model, but I'd say it's probably around 18 to 20 millimeters.
It's a Seiko. It literally says Seiko Quartz on the dial. And I don't think Patek has ever made a Calatrava anywhere near this shape. Now, I might be wrong, but still 0 points for that. Let's try something a little bit easier. How about this?
That's an Omega Speedmaster, a classic. Most of these have a 20 millimeter lug width.
Okay, a lot of you will think the AI got that one all right, but actually no. Now, it is an Omega and it is a Speedmaster, but it's the automatic version and it has an 18mm lug width. It did say most, so it's not completely wrong, but still only 2 out of 3. Let's try something really easy. Let's try a Tudor. And now this one.
That appears to be another Tag Wire Aquaracer.
Oh.
Similar to the one you showed before. It likely has a 20 millimeter lug width.
It's a Black Bay 58, possibly the easiest Tudor to identify. Now, I think it's only pure luck that it actually managed to get the lug width right this time. What about this watch?
That's a Rolex Submariner, a classic. It usually has a lug width of 20 millimeters.
Okay, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt here and ask it to take a closer look. Are you sure about that?
You are right to check. On closer inspection, that is a Sea Dweller, not a Submariner, as indicated by the text on the face. It still has a 20 millimeter lug width.
Okay, yes, finally it got that one fully right. Now, it did need a second look to get there, but at least we're finally getting somewhere. Sorry to jump in, I just wanted to tell you about Watch Obsession. We've been a go-to store for watch enthusiasts since 2010, specialising in premium watch straps with over 1,000 styles to choose from. You'll also find tools, accessories, and a collection of pre-loved watches to help you fuel your obsession. Okay, let's get back to the video. What about this one?
That appears to be a Citizen chronograph, possibly from the Bryson collection. The lug width is typically 20 to 22 millimeters.
No, not even close. That is a Breitling Jupiter Pilot. Let's keep trying. What about this watch?
That's a Blancpain Villaret annual calendar. The lug width is typically 20 to 21 millimeters.
Okay, wrong again. It's a Studio Underdog. I've never seen a Blancpain Villaret with a dial anything like this. Let's give it a second chance with a closer look.
Ah, yes, that's a Studio Underdog Goofy from the collaboration with Bialik Wider, specifically the Revived collection. The lug width is 18 millimeters, and you can see the model year is 1966 on the face.
Okay, it just keeps getting worse. It's now got the brand right, But all the other information, the revived collection, 1966 date, it's all just made it completely up. What about this one?
That one is a Hamilton field watch, likely a khaki field mechanical. The lug width is 20 millimeters.
Finally, it's got one right straight away. I was beginning to think we wouldn't manage it, but it did. The Hamilton khaki field with 20 mil lugs. Let's end on a high and stop there before I start to lose my mind. So the AI did, let's be honest, it was pretty terrible. It made up dates, it got brands wrong, and out of the 8 watches, it only got the lug width right on 5 of them, and 3 of them were just sheer luck. And that's exactly why I wanted to film this. There's a very specific reason, and it all comes down to our returns. Most of our watch strap returns don't happen because the customer doesn't like the strap. In fact, they usually love the quality and the look. But almost all of our returns happen simply because the wrong size has been ordered. It's an incredibly easy mistake to make. You might try to guess the size, or like we just saw, you might trust an AI or a quick Google search that gives you the wrong information. Even the smart AI couldn't tell the difference between a 20 and a 21 mil lug half the time because it guessed all models have the same size. If you're ordering a new watch strap from us, please don't leave it to chance. The easiest and most accurate method is simply to grab a ruler and measure the lug width yourself. It'll save you the extra time and weight of a return and the frustration of not being able to wear your new strap the moment it arrives. If you need any more help with how to measure your watch, we've got plenty of other videos on the channel that do just that, including these 2 right here. Check them out for more advice, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.